We're back to our live stream. What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Sean Atwood channel. I'm Ron Swanson. We have a little rant. We're going to end the series of shows from this evening with a little ranty rant, a little chatty chat, because I'm kind of sick of this now, right? I'm kind of sick of individuals who are in clubs together, individuals who rub shoulders with like-minded monsters. When I feel like individuals are used who are, don't get me wrong, guilty, but who I feel in some cases, it's like someone's being thrown to the wolves as a distraction. And I'm not saying 22 billion in missing public funds requires a necessary distraction. But there's something going on. Now, just give me a minute, if you do not mind, you lovely people. I'm working off of the what we're referring to as the Frankenstein computer. So it's very slow right now. And I swear to God, computer, you and me are going to fall out tonight. We are going to fall out tonight. Give me some likes and shares if you can, everybody. And I just want to thank you to everyone for, oh, this is not all allegedly. This is all facts. Like and subscribe. Let me just get, there we go. Here you are, you little rascal. So now we can have a little chitty chat before we go delving into all of this, because this country, okay, when it comes to our politicians, when it comes to our TV personalities, when it comes to judges, when it comes to members of the police force, when it comes to literally everyone from every walk of life that you can imagine, there seems to be more and more individuals and scandals and crimes towards children. And this guy is the latest one. This is the latest. I just want to say, Ron, this is probably Ron's new streaming format. Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday nights. I think this is probably how we're going to do the streams. This has been great tonight. You guys have been really on ball with the subjects, and yeah, I just want to say thanks for your support. Thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping this going, because when you guys support the channel like this, and you guys support the content or the subject or myself, it is a clear sign to us when we should be streaming and what we should be doing. Shane's still with us, don't worry. He's just been dealing with some family stuff and sending all our love to you, Maji. So, who is this guy? This is Labour MP Dan Norris, arrested on suspicion of R and child sex offences. Suspicion, okay? Suspicion. Now, just before we delve into this, I'm just giving it another couple of minutes for YouTube to do its thing, because I want to talk about this guy, and then I want to talk about a couple of other monsters that obviously I'm going to keep you as safe from words, terminologies, and subject matter. But we need to talk about this guy, and then there's someone else that we need to talk about. Now, I'm not going to be putting anything up on the screen other than the pictures, because of the algorithm and YouTube now reading words and all of this that are just on the screen. So Labour MPs shocked after colleague arrested on suspicion of R and child sex offences. Labour MP Darren Jones has said the party are shocked and saddened after one of their colleagues, Dan Norris, was arrested on suspicion of R and child sex offences. A Labour MP has said the party is, yes, we know that. Chief Secretary to the Treasury, Darren Jones, said It was right that MP Dan Norris has been suspended from the Labour Party after the police informed of his arrest. He told Sky News, clearly, we are all shocked and personally saddened by the serious allegations that have been made. Hmm. Chief Secretary of the Treasury. Chief Secretary of the Treasury that's missing 22 billion. Hmm. So I just want to say, if I was the treasurer of a place that was missing 22 billion, I'd probably pick up a phone and make some calls and do what I can to take the attention. Now, I'm not saying that's not what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened at all. It's just there's timing of this. Darren Jones said, right, I mean, suspended from the Labour Party. Clearly, we're all shocked, personally saddened with the serious allegations have been made. It is right that the Labour Party has suspended the whip immediately when police informed the party, Dan Norris, but police said this is a sensitive investigation and we shouldn't be committing further, and we won't be commenting further at this point. So that's it. Norris, who said Major West England 2001, defended his job. What? Labour Party spokesman Dan Norris was immediately suspended by the Labour Party upon being informed of his arrest. We cannot comment further with police investigation. Spokeswoman for Avon and Somerset Police said, in December 2024, we received a referral from another police force relating to a non-recent child sex offence having been committed against a girl. Most of the offences are alleged to have occurred in the 2000s, but we are also alleged the offence of R in the 2020s. Okay, so if all of this was reported in 2024 in December, why is this all coming out right now? Right now. So I just want you to all to understand, if this sounds 100% legit, absolute monster needs to go away. But it's a great distraction right now, right? It's weaponizing a monster and using him as a headline to deflect from what is going on right now. I feel that is what this is. Again, 100% on ball with this. The victims, survivors, all of that. In investigation, these officers within Operation Bluestone are dedicated to R and serious SA investigations team remains ongoing at an early stage. An early stage, but you've got been investigating this from reports of R from 2020, and most offences are from the 2000s. What a monster. What a monster. Norris was previously in Parliament from 1997 to 2010, representing a seat in Wagestock. He served as a juror minister under Gordon Brown. Did he know, eh? Did he, Gordon Brown. Interesting chap. Interesting when you delve just a little bit, just a little tiny toe into the Dunblane massacre. And when you have a individual who goes into a school and creates one of the worst massacres and atrocities in Scottish history, and he's linked to Gordon Brown, and for some reason there is a press, and there's something that our government can do that was brought out in World War II to stop the media from covering a situation for national security. Now, this was implemented onto the Dunblane case. Interesting. Because why would you want people not covering something like that? It's very interesting because this individual who done the Dunblane incident allegedly tied back to some groups that were kind of into the young ones. And this guy served with Gordon Brown. Is up for crimes against young. When were the crimes against the young ones? Let's have a look. Most of the offences are alleged to have occurred in the 2000s. And between 1997 and 2010, the 2000s, that's when, that's in that time period. He was a junior minister under Gordon Brown and was an assistant whip to Tony Blair. He also previously trained with the National Society of Protection of Cruelty to Children and worked as a child protection officer and teacher. Hmm. If uh, if you've ever heard one of my rants like this before, you'll know that PDF files equip themselves with jobs that allow them access to their desires, which is children. And we've seen cases coming out of Australia where we have care workers whose job it was to look after severely autistic children who turned out to be some of the worst PDF monsters for a certain kind of child essay material, right? Um, and nonverbal children are a massive target for these people. So vulnerable children, the NSPCC, National Society of Protection of Cruelty to Children, and worked as a child protection officer and teacher. That's quite a career path. That's quite a career path. And you only have to look at how politics and power worked with the Savile case. You've got to ask yourself, how do people like Fred and Rosemary West meet each other, right? The forums for, hi, I'm a crazy serial unaliver woman looking to meet my crazy serial unaliver man didn't exist then. People get nudged together. A little nudgy nudge. All right. And individuals throughout political history within the UK have been beyond a disgrace. Ron, can you find a group photo of him? Yes. God damn. Honestly, sometimes my brain blows me away. Right. So MP Dan Norris. Searching now. Give me a minute because we're on Frankenstein computer. Group photo. Okay. How about I answer the question of, can I find a group photo that I'm convinced is an actual photo that's been taken of him? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my God. Like, that is the first one. I'm not being funny. That is so sus because his shadow is being cast over his body here, but yet there's like, you would think that his shadow would also. I don't know. This looks interesting. I don't know what to say about this. This one's quite interesting when you realize that it's basically same picture with two different backgrounds, right? Same picture, two different backgrounds. Same picture, two different backgrounds, right? Interesting. Then you have this one, which again looks like the most stock image inserted ever. What is going on? All right, give me a minute. Give me a minute, right? It's all the same age group. Is this him here meant to be younger? It's it's like It's like looking at the photo album of an adopted kid who was adopted in his like late 50s or 60s. All right. What the hell is going on with this? Who did this to me? Victoria, this is your fault. What's going on? Like honestly, it looks like you've downloaded like a stock image of a guy holding the cheese board. And then on a green screen, you've just lined him up holding the tray, holding a bit of Wensleydale. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't look like he's this looks like his face, but not his body. Is this him when he's younger? Is this him in a crowd? Okay, let's not focus too much on. Let's not sidetrack here. Okay, let's not sidetrack here. Let's put the least convincing one of these up though. Right? Okay, I think this is probably the one that is like the maddest thing going. Also, can we just please talk about the fact that the man is the same freaking age in all of these? Sup? Oh no, 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 no. Right. So, thank you for that, Victoria. Jesus. Okay. So, Mr. Norris, oh, I've got Miss Chicken McDrymouth. So, apparently, he's been doing this since 1997, I think it said. And the only images showing up, even though he was a prominent junior member of Gordon Brown and freaking invade Iraq chops. I can't remember what his freaking name is. Blair, right? Why is there no other pictures? Is this some like crazy national test to see if they can like AI generate somebody for a headline that doesn't exist? I'm not saying that's what's happened, but Victoria, this is all your fault. Okay. So if anyone's like, what is Ron talking about? Direct them to Victoria. Here she is right here. Okay. Here she is there, little rascal. Interesting, man. Really good point. Really good point. Now, bear with, bear with Ronald. Okay. So Mr. Norris, who's been a mayor, no, Mr. Norris, who has been a mayor of West of England since 2021 and defended Jacob Rees-Mogg and became MP for Northeast Somerset and Hamden last year, was was taken into custody after police raided his constituency home on Friday. Labour suspended him. He's a mayor. Is this the mayor picture? This is weird, man. Asha, Asha, go and do me a favor, right? Go and you see the name that's in this Labour MP Dan Norris. Go and Google his name. Go and grab some images and start reverse image and searching them for me, and just tell me if anything comes up where this guy looks younger, or you're getting anything odd that pops up if you can, because that would be sweet. This is nuts. So we know that he was previously working for the NSPCC, which is, the National Society of Cruelty to Children. One of their ex spokespersons actually commented when one of my YouTube videos from years ago went totally viral and ended up in multiple international news coverages when I was pointing out the dangers of Snapchat's filter that turned adults into children, and how it could be misused. It's crazy. And they commented on how blooming right I was. Norris remains mayor of West of England, but can't run again because he's a serving MP. His election to the role was a rare moment of hope for Keir Starmer,